Velcro around the front.
4 years ago, Mark Von Esch and Erica Cohn made youth their business, literally. Von Esch started a company called Real Youth. The two-member unit uses their production company as a vehicle to capture and present the message of the youth to the rest of the province and/or the world. They're spending a week in Prince Rupert working on their current DVD, which is an initiative of the Community Futures North Coast Youth Career Awareness Project.
We're producing 300 DVDs, and their Northern Futures is going to distribute it to schools and agencies in the north as a way of, the audience is young people that are sort of in high school and wondering, do I stay in the north or do I go to a big city for my education? I think there's a perception that all the best jobs are outside of this region, when from the organizations that we've connected with in these little films, there's so many opportunities here, and what we're trying to do is just provide awareness for those.
Organizations included aviation services like the Seal Cove Seaplanes, local tour operators, and government organizations like Canada Border Services and the Coast Guard. The 9 participants in the program have been interviewing young professionals who work for these businesses. Austin Verissimo will be 16 in a couple of weeks and will enter grade 11 this fall, and says the pressure to have a direction when it comes to a career is overwhelming.
It's actually really hard and confusing, and counselors are always like, okay, what do you want to do now? And planning 10 now, you're actually filling out your grad stuff. So you're actually thinking like 2 years in advance, and you have to fill out what you want to do with your life. And then you're just like, I actually have to think now.
Verissimo has an idea of what she wants to study, but says interviewing the professionals has helped her narrow in on her interest.
I'm going into nursing, so it's actually really great. Got to interview a nurse today, so I was like, hey, maybe actually we'll go into public health nurse instead of like a registered nurse where they work more at the hospital. I was like, hey, maybe. So it actually got me thinking about what I actually want to do, and I think it's going to be a great experience after interviewing more people later. And it's actually helping you narrow it down. It's never too late to get a new job if you're not liking the one you want. And if it's a youth watching it, I'd say watch this and actually take notes and try to narrow down what you want to do, because it's going to help out everyone a lot.
Real Youth will be off to Nepal in February, where they will be setting up a video production business for the local youth there. For more information on their company, you can visit realyouth.ca. For CFTK TV News in Prince Rupert, I'm Sahar Nassim Doost.